The TikTok Effect, analyzing China's digital strategy behind 600% growth in global engagement. Overview. Since its launch, TikTok, developed by Beijing-based ByteDance, has transformed the social media landscape with its rapid growth and widespread global engagement. Competing against behemoths like YouTube and Facebook, TikTok's ascent can be attributed to several strategic initiatives in internationalization, technological innovation, and a deep understanding of market dynamics. This report analyzes the key factors contributing to TikTok's success, its strategic evolution, and the implications of its growth in the global digital arena. Key factors for success. 1. User experience and product development. TikTok's user experience is a cornerstone of its success. The app features an intuitive interface and utilizes advanced AI algorithms to recommend content that is tailored to individual preferences, creating a highly engaging user experience. This approach stands in contrast to Western platforms that largely depend on user-generated inputs, such as likes and shares for content curation. TikTok's algorithm allows users to discover a diverse range of content, thus encouraging longer engagement times. 2. Global strategy and market penetration. ByteDance adopted a dual strategy for its apps, launching Douyin for the Chinese market and TikTok for international users. This localization approach was complemented by strategic acquisitions, most notably the purchase of Musical.ly for approximately $900 million in 2017. This merger not only expanded TikTok's user base but also integrated existing content trends from Western markets, enhancing its ability to attract and retain users. 3. Standardization versus localization. Unlike WeChat and Kuaishou, which faced challenges in penetrating foreign markets due to their dependence on localized services, TikTok's standardized model facilitates easier international scaling. The app requires minimal localization, allowing users globally to create and share content that resonates across cultural barriers. This inherent flexibility has been a significant advantage in expanding its reach. 4. Aggressive marketing and funding. ByteDance has invested heavily in marketing, spending over $1 billion on advertising and creator funds. This aggressive approach has helped TikTok establish a strong presence in key markets such as the US and India. The Creator Fund encourages content creation, ensuring a steady stream of fresh and engaging content, which is critical for maintaining user interest and engagement. Timeline of key events. 2012, ByteDance is founded by Zhang Yiming, launches Tushio, an AI-powered news aggregation app. 2016, introduction of Douyin in China, setting the stage for TikTok. 2017, launch of TikTok internationally, acquisition of Musical.ly. 2018, TikTok rebrands and merges with Musical.ly, resulting in rapid user growth. 2019, TikTok surpasses 1 billion downloads, with substantial growth driven by the Indian market. Comparative analysis. TikTok versus WeChat and Kuaishou. While TikTok effectively captured international markets through its innovative strategies and focus on user experience, WeChat and Kuaishou struggled to gain traction outside of China. WeChat's complex ecosystem, which is deeply embedded in Chinese social and commerce practices, failed to translate effectively to international markets. Kuaishou, while popular in China, did not replicate TikTok's successful model of user engagement and content discovery abroad. Technological edge. TikTok's AI-driven algorithm distinguishes it from competitors. While platforms like Facebook and YouTube utilize user-generated inputs for recommendations, TikTok's approach allows it to curate personalized content feeds, directly enhancing user engagement and satisfaction. Common themes across sources. Several common themes emerge when analyzing TikTok's success, including the significance of offering a compelling user experience that drives engagement, the strategic role of acquisitions and partnerships in expanding market presence, the efficiency of a standardized product approach in facilitating global reach. Conclusion. TikTok's remarkable growth is a testament to the effectiveness of strategic internationalization, user engagement, and technological innovation. By leveraging these components, TikTok has not only revolutionized the social media landscape but also set a benchmark for other tech companies from emerging markets seeking international expansion. The insights gained from TikTok's trajectory can serve as a roadmap for future digital ventures aspiring for global success, particularly those emerging from non-Western contexts. References: 1. Fannin R. 2019. The Strategy Behind TikTok's Global Rise. Harvard Business Review. Retrieved from HBR, https://hbr.org/2019/09/ The Strategy Behind TikTok's Global Rise. 2. Towson. J. 2023. Why TikTok Can Shine One Internationally. Tech Strategy Podcast. Retrieved from Jeff Towson's //jefftowson.com/2023/04/ Why TikTok Can Shine One Internationally and Why WeChat and Kuaishou Didn't. Tech Strategy Podcast 161/. 3. ResearchGate. Overview on the growth and development of TikTok's globalization. Retrieved from ResearchGate Teps //www.researchgate.net/publication/357616389 Overview 1. Growth and development of TikTok's globalization. By analyzing the trajectory of TikTok, we see an exemplary case of how digital strategy, user-centric design, and a proactive approach to market engagement can yield extraordinary results in the competitive landscape of social media. The TikTok Effect, analyzing China's digital strategy behind 600% growth in global engagement, has numerous counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional wisdom about global tech competition, particularly in the context of Chinese technology firms. Here are some of these surprising revelations. 1. User experience versus localization. While many believe that successful international apps need significant localization to cater to diverse markets, TikTok's success is largely due to its standardized product approach. Unlike other platforms like WeChat and Kuaishou, which struggled globally because of their heavily localized services, TikTok's design requires minimal localization. This suggests that a universally appealing user experience can outweigh the need for localized features, countering the assumption that customization is always necessary for international success. 2. AI-driven content curation. TikTok's reliance on advanced AI algorithms for content curation contrasts sharply with traditional social media platforms that depend on user-generated preferences and likes. This indicates that an algorithmically driven approach may be more effective in engaging users by directly presenting content that aligns with their interests, as opposed to relying on users to seek out content themselves. This challenges the idea that user agency is the most critical factor in content engagement. 3. Aggressive acquisitions as a strategy. The conventional notion is that success in international markets requires organic growth and brand building. However, TikTok's strategy of acquiring existing platforms like Musical.ly to boost its user base and content offerings shows that aggressive acquisitions can be a highly effective way to gain traction in new markets quickly. This suggests that startups may need to rethink their growth strategies to include substantial acquisitions rather than solely focusing on organic development. 4. Cultural resonance. TikTok's rapid rise in markets like India, where it accounted for 25% of its downloads, illustrates that cultural elements like humor, creativity, and relatability can transcend borders. This undermines the belief that cultural barriers will always inhibit the success of foreign apps. Instead, TikTok demonstrates that a shared sense of creativity and entertainment can unite diverse audiences, making it easier for a non-Western platform to thrive globally. 5. Youth engagement. TikTok's appeal to younger demographics has been viewed as a predictable outcome of its design and content. However, the degree to which TikTok has captivated this market, leading to significant time spent on the app even in the face of well-established incumbents, is surprising. This counters the belief that entrenched brands like Facebook and Instagram are invulnerable to competition from newer entrants. 6. The role of regulatory challenges. While many tech firms often shy away from markets perceived as high risk due to regulatory hurdles, TikTok's ability to navigate significant legal challenges such as bans in India and scrutiny in the US demonstrates that resilience and adaptability can lead to success rather than failure. This contradicts the prevailing notion that regulatory challenges inherently doom international expansion efforts. 7. Content as a business model. TikTok's monetization strategy, which heavily relies on advertising and the sale of virtual goods, indicates that content-driven platforms can achieve significant profitability without traditional revenue streams like subscriptions. This opposes the assumption that only platforms with diverse revenue models can succeed in competitive markets. 8. The impact of globalization. TikTok's rise challenges the perspective that Chinese firms are confined to domestic markets or that their global success is an anomaly. It demonstrates that Chinese companies can compete effectively on the world stage, reshaping the dynamics of global tech competition and suggesting that the barriers to entry for tech firms from emerging markets may be lower than previously thought. 9. Comparison with WeChat and Kuaishou. The contrasting fates of TikTok and its Chinese counterparts WeChat and Kuaishou reveal an unexpected lesson, that focusing on a singular streamlined user experience can be more advantageous than attempting to offer a multifaceted service. WeChat's complexity and reliance on localized features hindered its international appeal, while TikTok's straightforward video sharing model allowed for rapid global adoption. 10. Perception of Chinese technology. The success of TikTok has the potential to shift the global perception of Chinese technology companies from being merely copycats to innovators capable of creating globally competitive products. This challenges the stereotype that Chinese firms are primarily followers rather than leaders in the tech space. In conclusion, the TikTok effect illustrates that success in the global digital landscape may not always adhere to traditional paradigms of localization, user agency, or organic growth. Instead, it suggests that innovative technology-aggressive expansion strategies and the ability to resonate culturally can drive extraordinary growth and reshape the competitive landscape for tech companies globally. The report, titled The TikTok Effect, Analyzing China's Digital Strategy Behind 600% Growth in Global Engagement, details the remarkable rise of TikTok, a product of the Chinese company ByteDance. While the overview provides a comprehensive summary of the app's growth and the factors contributing to its success, certain key aspects may be overlooked by readers despite their significance. 1. AI-driven user experience. One of the most significant yet often understated elements is TikTok's reliance on advanced artificial intelligence (AI) to curate content. The app's algorithm learns from user behavior to deliver personalized content feeds, which fundamentally differs from how many Western platforms operate. This AI-driven approach not only enhances user engagement but also encourages longer sessions within the app. The implication is that TikTok's success is not merely about fun and engaging content, it's about a deep technological edge that tailors experiences to individual users. This could set a new standard for user engagement across all digital platforms, forcing competitors to adopt similar AI strategies to retain relevance. 2. Dual market strategy. The report highlights the strategic decision by ByteDance to introduce localized versions of TikTok Douyin for China while acquiring existing platforms like Musical.ly. However, the significance of a dual market strategy should not be underestimated. This approach allowed ByteDance to cater to the unique regulations and user preferences in China while simultaneously capturing the global market. This dual strategy is a blueprint for other tech companies aiming for international expansion, especially those from regulated markets. The ability to navigate and adapt to different regulatory environments while maintaining brand coherence is crucial for success in today's globalized economy. 3. Cultural fluidity in content sharing. Another overlooked aspect is TikTok's ability to transcend cultural barriers through its content. The platform's format encourages users from different backgrounds to create and engage with content that resonates universally, such as dance challenges or comedic clips. This cultural fluidity is significant as it reflects a shift in how digital content can unite diverse audiences. As a result, TikTok is not just a platform for entertainment but also a facilitator of cultural exchange, which has implications for global marketing strategies. Companies looking to engage with younger, diverse audiences might take cues from TikTok's model. For aggressive marketing and funding approaches, the report mentions ByteDance's substantial marketing expenditures but does not delve deeply into the implications of such aggressive funding. TikTok's investment of over $1 billion in advertising and creator funds represents a paradigm shift in how digital platforms build user bases. This level of investment can create a significant first-mover advantage that is difficult for future competitors to overcome, especially in the fast-paced digital environment. The willingness to spend heavily on user acquisition and engagement could redefine how tech companies approach their growth strategies, moving away from more conservative models. 5. Comparative failures of other platforms. The report appropriately contrasts TikTok's success with the struggles of other Chinese platforms like WeChat and Kuaishou. However, it's essential to analyze the reasons behind these failures in greater depth. WeChat's inability to adapt its complex ecosystem for international markets underscores the risks associated with overly localized products. This suggests that tech companies must carefully evaluate their product offerings before attempting international expansion. The comparative analysis serves as a cautionary tale for other emerging tech firms, emphasizing the importance of adaptability and user-centric design. 6. Regulatory challenges and adaptability. The report touches on regulatory issues faced by TikTok but does not fully explore how these challenges have shaped its strategies. The company's ability to navigate legal hurdles is seen in its response to the U.S. Federal Trade Commission and the temporary ban in India, demonstrates a level of agility that is critical in the current tech landscape. This adaptability is significant not only for TikTok but also for other tech firms that may grapple with similar challenges. Understanding regulatory environments and preparing to pivot in response is crucial for long-term sustainability. 7. Future implications for other tech companies. Lastly, the report suggests that TikTok's model may serve as a roadmap for future digital ventures, particularly from emerging markets. This notion is significant as it hints at a shift in the global tech landscape where companies from developing nations can compete on an international stage. The implications for market dynamics are profound, as it suggests that innovation and effective strategies can emerge from anywhere, challenging the traditional dominance of Western tech giants. In conclusion, while the report provides a comprehensive overview of TikTok's growth, the nuances related to AI-driven engagement, dual market strategies, cultural adaptability, aggressive financial strategies, comparative failures, regulatory adaptability, and broader implications for global tech dynamics should be highlighted. These elements are significant because they not only explain TikTok's success but also offer valuable lessons for other companies aspiring to navigate the complexities of global digital markets. The TikTok effect, analyzing China's digital strategy behind 600% growth in global engagement. 1. User experience and product development. TikTok's user experience is a cornerstone of its success. The application is designed with an intuitive interface that allows users to easily navigate and engage with content. Leveraging sophisticated AI algorithms, TikTok curates personalized video feeds based on user preferences, standing in contrast to Western platforms like YouTube and Facebook, which primarily utilize user-generated inputs for content recommendations. This advanced technology has made TikTok not only more engaging but also addictive, as users find themselves scrolling through videos for extended periods. The focus on short-form video content appeals to younger audiences who favor quick, entertaining snippets over longer content formats. This user-centric approach has been instrumental in fostering high levels of engagement, retention, and virality, key metrics that have contributed to TikTok's impressive growth trajectory. 2. Global strategy and market penetration. ByteDance's strategic approach to internationalization is noteworthy. By developing localized versions of its core product Douyin in China and acquiring platforms like Musical.ly, TikTok effectively tapped into existing user bases and content trends in Western markets. The acquisition of Musical.ly was particularly significant as it not only integrated a large US user base but also brought in a wealth of content that resonated with American audiences. This strategy of merging and adapting existing platforms allowed TikTok to enhance its appeal and credibility in the competitive social media landscape. Additionally, TikTok's rapid expansion into diverse markets such as India and the US reflects its understanding of regional dynamics and user preferences, enabling it to tailor its offerings while maintaining a standardized product model. 3. Standardization versus localization. TikTok's success can also be attributed to its effective balance between standardization and localization. Unlike other Chinese apps that struggle to penetrate international markets due to heavy localization requirements like WeChat and Kuaishou, TikTok's format allows for widespread appeal across different cultures with minimal adjustments. This standardized approach not only facilitates faster scaling but also reduces the complexity and costs associated with localization efforts. Users contribute to the localization of content organically by creating and sharing videos that reflect their cultural backgrounds and interests. This adaptability has enabled TikTok to establish a strong global presence without the need for extensive localization strategies that could hinder growth. 4. Aggressive marketing and funding. ByteDance's substantial investment in marketing and talent acquisition has played a crucial role in TikTok's expansion. The company reportedly spent over $1 billion on advertising and creator funds, ensuring a steady influx of new content creators and maintaining user engagement. This aggressive marketing strategy helped TikTok establish its brand and build a community of creators who contribute to the platform's diverse content landscape. Furthermore, the establishment of a creator fund incentivizes high-quality content production, which enhances the overall user experience and keeps audiences engaged. By positioning itself as a platform that supports and rewards creators, TikTok has fostered a vibrant ecosystem that encourages continuous content generation and user interaction. In conclusion, TikTok's phenomenal growth can be attributed to its user-centric design, strategic global expansion, effective use of standardization, and robust marketing initiatives. By analyzing these key factors, it becomes clear that TikTok's success is not merely a product of viral trends but rather a culmination of well-executed strategies that have reshaped the digital landscape. The implications of TikTok's rise not only highlight the potential for Chinese tech companies to succeed internationally but also set a precedent for future digital ventures aiming for global relevance. 1. The rise of Alibaba, global e-commerce strategy. Alibaba, founded by Jack Ma in 1999, leveraged a unique e-commerce strategy that combined localized knowledge with a scalable global model. The company began by focusing on the Chinese market, providing a platform for small and medium-sized enterprises to sell their products online. Following its success in China, Alibaba strategically expanded into international markets, utilizing acquisitions like the purchase of Lazada in Southeast Asia to enhance its presence. The company's focus on digital payments through Alipay and its cloud computing services further solidified its global footprint. Alibaba's model emphasizes user experience, a broad product offering, and the ability to adapt to various market needs, similar to TikTok's approach in tailoring content for different audiences while maintaining a standardized platform. 2. Huawei's global expansion and challenges. Founded in 1987 by Ren Zhengfei, Huawei started as a small telecom equipment vendor in China and rapidly grew into a global leader in telecommunications and consumer electronics. Huawei's strategy involved significant investment in research and development, allowing it to innovate in 5G technology and smartphones. The company expanded aggressively into international markets, establishing partnerships with local telecom operators and investing in local infrastructure. However, Huawei faced geopolitical challenges, particularly in the US and Europe, where security concerns over its technologies led to bans and restrictions. This mirrors TikTok's experience, as both companies navigated complex international landscapes while trying to maintain growth and user engagement.
3. The global success of Xiaomi, a case study in market penetration.
Xiaomi was founded in 2010 by Lei Jun and quickly became known for its high-quality smartphones at competitive prices. The company's strategy revolved around direct-to-consumer sales, leveraging social media and online platforms to reach customers. Xiaomi adopted a unique model of Internet first with a focus on community engagement, allowing users to participate in product development and feedback. Following its initial success in China, Xiaomi expanded into India and other international markets, focusing on a diverse product ecosystem that includes wearables, smart home devices, and IoT solutions. Like TikTok, Xiaomi has successfully combined a standardized product offering with localized marketing strategies to enhance user experience and engagement across different regions. Future outlook: the TikTok effect in China's digital strategy. As we look towards the future of digital engagement globally, especially through platforms like TikTok, several predictions and trends emerge. The success of TikTok, a product of China's ByteDance, has not only reshaped social media dynamics but also provided a blueprint for future digital ventures. Here are some predictions for the future based on the current trajectory of TikTok and China's digital strategy. 1. Continued global expansion of Chinese tech companies. Prediction: Chinese tech companies will continue to penetrate international markets, aggressively utilizing strategies similar to TikTok's. The success of TikTok has opened the floodgates for other Chinese tech firms such as Shein and Pinduoduo to explore global markets. We can expect these companies to leverage TikTok's model of aggressive marketing, strategic acquisitions, and a focus on user experience. Future platforms may emerge that further capitalize on the viral nature of short videos and user-generated content, making them appealing to younger demographics globally. 2. Evolution of content formats. Prediction: short-form video will evolve into more interactive and immersive formats, such as augmented reality (AR) and virtual reality (VR). As technology progresses, the demand for more engaging content will push platforms to innovate beyond traditional video. TikTok and its competitors may integrate AR and VR features to create immersive experiences that enhance user engagement. These developments will likely lead to new content forms that blend entertainment with interactive storytelling, attracting users seeking novel experiences. 3. Enhanced AI algorithms and personalization. Prediction: the use of AI and machine learning to refine content curation will become more sophisticated. TikTok's success is largely due to its advanced AI algorithms that personalize user feeds. Future iterations of TikTok and similar platforms will likely enhance these algorithms to deepen personalization, ensuring that users receive content that resonates with their preferences and behaviors. This evolution will also involve ethical considerations regarding data privacy and the balance between engagement and user well-being. 4. Increased regulatory scrutiny. Prediction: as TikTok continues to grow, it will face heightened scrutiny from governments around the world, leading to stricter regulations. The controversies surrounding data privacy, misinformation, and the influence of foreign tech companies on local markets will prompt governments to implement more stringent regulations. TikTok has already faced challenges in various markets, and as it seeks to expand further, it will need to navigate these complex regulatory landscapes while maintaining user trust and compliance. 5. Shift in monetization strategies. Prediction: platforms will diversify monetization strategies beyond advertising to include e-commerce and direct sales. TikTok's integration of e-commerce features has already begun to blur the lines between social media and shopping. Expect future platforms to innovate in this area, allowing users to purchase products directly from videos or live streams. This shift will create new revenue streams for content creators and platforms alike, fostering a more integrated digital economy. 6. Rise of niche platforms. Prediction: niche platforms will emerge, catering to specific interests or communities, leveraging the lessons learned from TikTok's broad appeal. As users seek tailored experiences, platforms that focus on specific content areas, e.g., travel, fitness, education, will gain traction. These niche platforms can offer more personalized experiences, fostering tight-knit communities and deeper engagement among users who share common interests. 7. Emphasis on user safety and well-being. Prediction: future platforms will prioritize user safety, mental health, and well-being in their design and content moderation strategies. With growing concerns about the impact of social media on mental health, platforms will need to implement features that promote positive interactions and mitigate harmful content. This could involve enhanced content moderation, user controls over their feeds, and educational resources about healthy digital consumption. 8. Integration with other technologies.
Prediction: the convergence of social media with emerging technologies like blockchain and artificial intelligence will create new paradigms in digital engagement.
As technologies evolve, we may see social media platforms integrating blockchain for greater transparency and security in transactions and user data management. Additionally, the incorporation of AI-driven insights will offer users more control over their data and how it's used, potentially reshaping trust in digital platforms.
Conclusion:
the future of TikTok and China's digital strategy will likely be characterized by continual innovation, adaptation, and global competition. As companies strive to replicate TikTok's success, they will need to navigate regulatory hurdles, embrace technological advancements, and prioritize user experience and safety. The lessons learned from TikTok's rise will serve as a guide for emerging digital ventures shaping the future landscape of global engagement.